Bollocks! Oh, flick that shit over there. Oh, baby, you can put that right.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
Oh, I'm bad too. I expected you to hit it. And I expected him to hit it.
I expected me to hit it. Oh,
no.
okay, cool.
So solid. God, I hate my life.
Just back out.
Oh, you'll kick me with the party. Cool. Thanks.
You were.
Yeah, we did.
We're gonna play a game while you're setting up your bag stream.
What if I told you? What if I told you I'm already live?
Oh, hey guys.
He didn't say fag. He said.
I don't like
gag.
it.
He said oof. He said oof.
Wow. Okay.
Did you like my little?
You don't like homos.
You're not even doing anything. I don't understand you, dude. I do not understand you.
What I do?
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Why?
Because I assumed that you would be, you all would be waiting on me.
Did you not hear us talking about this game?
Not until after it already started the stream, and I was like, well, son of a gun.
We can leave this one.
No.
Nah.
I'll just sit here for a minute.
I thought it'd take like an hour to set it up. It seemed complicated.
Not really. I just changed the title.
Get wrecked, kid.
I don't know shit about videos.
That kid got like 6,000 saves.
What a save!
Oh. What a save! What a save! What a save! Epical save! Epical save!
What a save!
Dude, could you imagine if the game just gave up on life and it just kept repeating?
Oh God! What a
epic! Oh my God! Epic to save! Epic to save up!
Oh God, he can dribble.
Well, anyway, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Haven't done one of these in a minute. Little Rocket League stream. Actually, that's a lie. I did one last week or something like that. But we're just gonna goof off with some Rocket League for a little while. Not terribly long because I still gotta film a video that I'm gonna upload tomorrow. It's a bonus. Meant to film it earlier, but I fell asleep. So yay me. I know, right? Lame. But me and Hayden are gonna do a little bit of a cool little collab tomorrow. And then it's gonna kind of tie into the Boosted Mafia video, but I'm gonna have to do this video first, the bonus video, so you guys get the reason why we're doing this tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on that probably right after the stream, and try to have that up by probably about at the latest 2:30 tomorrow. It's another sit down, and y'all know, and everyone knows how I feel about sit downs. I hate making them because they're boring and they're essentially filler content. But this one I wouldn't really consider filler content because it's kind of explaining a situation, and I'm not gonna really go into it here unless the other two decide to go into depth. Oh gosh.
No.
But anyway, if you cannot tell, the two morons in the title of the stream are also in the stream as well. Say hello to Michael and Hayden.
No.
No. That's not it. But anyway, the guys are here, and they're playing a game without me since they thought it'd take me forever to set this up.
But what a save!
And we're just going to goof around, have some fun, play some League of Rocket. Kind of just celebrating. This was actually my last week of my freshman year of college, so come on. I got finals. And I got one more day of regular class on Monday, then it's off to finals.
Congrats to Jordan. He goes to school.
Yay.
Yay. Now he can actually start making money, even though everybody else has already made the money that he could have made instead of,
screw you guys.
going to college and making the, maybe $15 an hour. You lost all the money that you could have made before then, so, it's whatever.
Not really.
By the time you get out of that, I'll be making $15 an hour, and I would have already made the money that you could have made.
What if
I get back to my job that pays $15 an hour?
What if I get in film production like I want?
How the fuck did I do that?
Oh my God.
That's what I'm going to school for.
$15 an hour?
Yeah.
You need to strive higher than that, bro.
Losing
it. Trash.
I'm not losing at Big Bum Monday, Trevor. You're going down. I'm about to make you go, what was it,
Nice.
13-4? I beat you 2 in a row, boy. Get out of here with that crap.
What?
Who's this kid?
Me and one of my friends.
Oh, lame.
We play ping. We have a tradition where we play ping pong together every day
Oh, nasty.
on Monday and Wednesdays.
That's cute.
Yeah, more like 14-4. Nah,
Would you lose that bad?
I'm not good at ping pong if you can't tell.
Nasty.
But I've won 2 in a row, so
Fuck.
you come on.
Oh, this kid's cute.
Is he?
Wow, he just freaking. Wow. What a save.
Save what a.
Damn.
Okay, cool.
Fucking air dribble. Son of a fucking bitch.
Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Dang.
Get out of here, shithead. Fuck you.
Well, I
Okay.
guess while I'm waiting, I'm gonna put the BRB image up, and y'all can listen to Casey and Michael bicker with each other. You come on,
Casey?
right?
What?
Kaysen?
I said Hayden.
Wow.
You
No,
said Case,
definitely
dude.
said Kaysen.
Well, I meant Hayden. There you go. BRB image, and y'all
Wow,
can.
why does
Way
everything
to
on
way
the-
to make him feel good.
I know, right?
All right,
Fuck.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, whenever they decide to let me in, be good to go.
Hey, we should just
And-
start another game without him.
Oh, wow, okay. And y'all can listen to Michael and Hayden bicker with each other.
Ugh,
BRB. Actually, no, I'm gonna mute everything because I know that
no, motherfucker.
they'll probably make really inappropriate noises over the stream. So what I'm gonna do is mute this so you come on. Oh, now you can't hear them. And be right back.
Okay, you act like we couldn't hear you. That's cute.
I know.
Okay, can you come back to your room, please?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I probably
gosh.
deafened this entire frickin' stream.
I
Yep,
just-
headphone users.
Yeah, I just heard it again in my ears because I was watching your stream. Great.
You're gonna hear this. I probably scared everybody. Oh my gosh!
It sounds so disgusting.
That was good stuff right there.
No one's in the stream anyway.
There's 4 people
Besides
watching.
4 people. Okay, kill yourself.
Yeah, I'll have you know. I
That's
probably
cute.
deafened all 4 of those people.
I'm gonna get a double din thing for my Jeep, so I can put a touchscreen in the Jeep. It's gonna be the easiest car to put a touchscreen in. So
No, the sport track will be actually.
I was talking about out of the cars that I have, but
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if you want to talk about your whatever, what did you call it?
Sport track.
Sports
Oh,
track.
Oh, the sports track. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
You nasty kids.
What's wrong with the sports track?
What's up,
I thought you liked
everyone?
those.
What's up, Magnum Dubstep?
What's up, dude?
Magnum condoms?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Sponsorship.
That stuff must be thick.
Yeah, he does. He must have the girth.
Oh man, I'm getting such nasty frame drops.
wrecked, kid.
Michael, why'd you hit it in?
Nice.
They left.
Yeah, you made a dude quit. That was so bad.
I'm having like the worst frame drops in the history of the world.
They're leaving. Oh wait, they're joining. Okay, I see.
Oh, I can't even really play. Why did I think of this?
Why is it raining? Center.
My tires are slick.
Terrible center.
Mm.
Dude, I don't know what it is with this neighborhood, but whenever it rains out, neither the Taurus or the Jeep can handle it. Like, they both just give up on traction completely.
My road, right before I turn out off my road, not my neighborhood, but you know the road I live on.
Oh,
I,
fuck.
What is it?
Bruh.
Hmm.
There's always like a really nasty puddle that I have to drive like 5 miles an hour through, else it'll just spray up all over the place.
I think it'll be okay. I think the underside of your truck needs a break from all the oil and freaking power steering fluid.
Why?
Why what?
You always have to roast me. I
I
know my
guess,
truck
I mean-
leaks. I can't help it.
Oh, nice center.
It's expensive to fix.
It's not expensive. You can fix your head gas or whatever those
The valve
things are.
covers.
Valve cover gaskets. That's a simple fix.
It's just a lot of work. It's like it would take like an entire afternoon to do.
Maybe. If you had an inline 6, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, an inline 6 would do it in like a freaking 10 minutes.
Especially the Jeep inline 6, dude. That's the best engine to work on.
Overhead valve.
Okay.
I'm just messing. Nothing wrong with overhead valve.
I mean, you see how good they sound because Dodge, for some reason, does not want to get rid of them.
I don't know which one I like more though. If I had to pick an American V8 to listen to for like several
Hemi.
hours straight,
Hemi.
it'd be a battle
Yeah.
between the Hemi and the Coyote motor.
I like the 6.4 more than the 5.7. The 5.7 just
Yeah, the 6.4 has more grunt, I think.
Oh, 64 cents a page. But the 5.7. But-
Oh gosh!
Coyote sounds like dog shit. Sounds like it's falling apart and everything's falling out of
The
its ass.
Coyote.
Yeah. It sounds like it's fucking
Dude.
destroying itself from the inside out. It sounds
If
horrible.
I get my SN95, I'm
Save it.
one.
Wow.
I'm not good.
Wow.
Right, ball cam, Jordan. You would have saw that.
I actually did see it. I just didn't even want to try.
Old boy said,
Look, you see how high it was?
Old
Look at
boy
it.
said, yo.
Oh, it was Dalton. I saw it.
Saw it.
With his 12 autos.
Huh?
Wow. Nice save.
I
Too
had the
much
wrong.
English. Too much English on it, man. Too much English.
I'll show you my too much English.
Oh.
Perfect English.
Oh my god. Now they're what, a savings? Oh god, here we go.
Dang it, Denhey.
His name is one word. Why do you do that? I don't understand.
It's fun.
You do Payton. That makes more sense than Din. Dave. It'd be Dahin.
Dahin.
Anyway.
Dahin. Oh gosh, you hit that right into me. We're getting our booty holes ripped right here. Oh, hi guys.
Bollocks.
Hi Michael, how's it going?
Can you move these things?
I don't even know what's going on in this game at this point. I'm lagging so hard, or I'm frame
Same thing
dropping.
that happens in every other game. You know, you hit the ball and
I was waiting for the computer roast, but okay, that works too.
I mean that also helps, but
Ah,
wow, you hit it with 5 FPS? That's crazy.
I know, right?
Are you on an Xbox? What are you doing, Jordan?
Plotting how I'm gonna stab your tires tomorrow before we go to the meet.
I guess.
JK, I'm not getting arrested for that.
You might as well. Old boy probably has cameras down the street with that F-150.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Rude.
I hate him. He's such a lamer.
A what?
Lamo.
What is this? Freaking 7th grade all over again?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a nasty, nasty dude. I hate him.
God, way to be rude. That's
Yeah,
your
Jordan,
opinion, though.
God.
So I.
He's
I
a
respect
boost. He's a boosh dag.
that. Okay.
Oh God, I'm going home.
I know he's a douchebag.
Go ahead and hop off.
Hope that F-150 like.
My coilover
burns.
adjustment tool came in today. I'm fitting to slam the Yada.
Oh my
I'm fitting
gosh!
fitting to.
Gosh, dude, we getting tore up from the floor up in this game.
Jordan, say fitting. I'm fitting.
Fidna?
You didn't say it.
I don't really.
Fidna?
I'm fitting.
I'm Fidna?
I don't understand really what's funny about it. It's just a word.
It's not a word though.
It is not. It is.
Y'all is not a word either.
Yeah, it is. They put it in Webster's dictionary back in 2016. Faggot, y'all is now a word.
Well, so South Park
Gosh.
doesn't mean it's anything.
So is.
That's the Urban
That's
Dictionary.
a lot. That's another
Same
word. So is cigarettes. All my
I'm
favorite
Fidna.
things.
I'm fitting. It's the same thing. You can't try and say it and it sounds like fidna. It's fidna. It just sounds like you're putting a D in there. Fidna. Fidna. Yeah, whatever.
No, bitch, motherfuckers.
Nasty.
Okay, how? 7? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Wow.
see how. Nice. Hayden, you're carrying the team right now.
No, I'm not.
Look,
I don't have any goals.
you're carrying what little portion of this team is there.
Magnum, there's no such thing as too low for a truck.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
No,
there
there's
is.
not.
Anything
Yes,
less
there
than
is.
stock.
Yeah, pretty
Well, Michael,
much.
you're nasty, so
Hayden agreed with me, so he must be nasty too.
yeah,
Yes,
yes.
I would
Oh.
never.
What did he say?
He said he saw some lower trucks at work, and he's wondering how low is too low for a truck. I don't believe there's too low.
Yeah,
Stock
anything
height.
less than stock, yeah.
Well, screw y'all, because I'm going low anyway. I mean, my truck's half
For a
SUV
Jeep,
anyway.
Is there too low for a Jeep?
Yes, Jeeps. Unless it's an SRT or like you're doing.
Hey,
Because you're basically building an SRT6.
SRT6, what it would have been. What it should have been. Freaking.
Except I think...
Off-roading sway bars are basically just beefy sway bars to... So if I put off-roading sway bars on the Jeep, it's going to be like a sporty sway bar, correct? Yeah, okay, I'm just
Kinda.
going to go with that, so...
I don't know. Is it thicker?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know anything about off-road cars.
Yeah,
I'd love to
I'm
build
pretty
a-
sure they're like more of a sporty sway bar, basically. Just to calculate for all the top, heaviness, but...
You know, one day I'd love to build like a Moab killer.
A
You know?
what?
Moab, it's an off-road testing facility. I'd love to build like a rock crawler one day.
Why are you like this, Jordan?
Why? Are you like... At least I'm actually lifting a truck and using it.
Early.
The only really lifted trucks I like are the ones that are used.
No, you don't.
I don't mind the ones that are actually used, like when they have actual like off-road tires. Like I hate the ones out here, especially where it's like you lift them
Racist.
and you have 26-inch rims on them, and like freaking rubber bands for tires.
26-inch rims. Oh my god.
I hate those. It's like why? Like they're literally like you're doing something that was meant to be an off-roader and not using an off-road. I've never understood that. It's like the squat. A lot of people say there's like a purpose behind the squat, but I'm like, huh?
It's to make it look like it's always accelerating. That's why.
You've seen squat trucks before, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Like I'm not gonna judge someone for doing it. I mean, it's their car. They live their life how they want. But I mean,
Yeah, you are gonna judge someone. Stop trying to put on a face, Jordan.
I'm not though.
You can be honest with your crowd.
What crowd? The 4 people?
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus me
yeah.
and Hayden, so 2 people.
Like I don't like I try not to judge people for what they drive. Like if they're my friends, like I'll joke around with Mike all the time about he's building an old man's car. But I mean,
you're not wrong, so it's not really a joke.
it's just like them. They make fun of me. Y'all make fun of me for my 4-foot bed. I mean,
That shit sucks.
yeah, it's the only
Sports
disadvantage.
tracks should not have that short of a bed.
Like that's actually the only complaint I've ever had with that truck is how small the bed is. I mean, it held the piano, thankfully, but I mean, that's really it.
Get wrecked, kid. You thought.
I mean, a lot of y'all probably didn't know this, but at a time, I was trying to get a Sierra.
Yuck.
Like, a single cab, early 2000s. Actually, the one I looked at was a 95. I was looking at a 95.
Yeah,
It
let's
was
have non-OBD cars, because that's great.
Yeah.
throttle body injection, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, you would have really hate what I was almost, like I was super close to getting. 77 Ford F100.
God.
That was almost my first truck.
Dude, you would have been known as the freaking wrong turn person or like a child rapist or something.
Why's that?
Which I'm sure you still are, but
What?
what?
You're an idiot.
You never told your audience what happened with that one kid?
What, one kid
I'm just fucking.
at band camp?
Yeah.
I didn't even do band. That's Kaysen you're thinking of.
What?
Kaysen's probably had that time at band camp incident.
Probably, with 2 L's. Probably.
No.
Son of a biscuit, we're getting beat by bots again.
I didn't mean to say no problem.
Well, I mean we're playing bots, so.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Guess it doesn't matter.
Oh god.
Get wrecked. Kid, you just got destroyed.
That's another goal.
How are we getting? Wow.
I don't know why like nobody's ever in goal.
What?
Everybody goes for the ball.
Yeah, we do.
That's what I'm doing right now. Screw it.
Going for it.
Whee!
Hi, Jordan.
I guess I got set flying.
I used to be perma goalie, but not now. That's
Like,
pretty
I'm
cool.
just saying now, if any of you guys have a weird build, I'm not going to judge any of y'all for it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Liar.
not, though. I'm probably, like, the closest to a true car guy as it gets right now.
Yeah, right.
Because I respect all builds, minus Priuses.
Lame.
That's what real car guys do. They respect everything. Minus,
Yeah.
trucks that have wheels that are lifted and doesn't make sense.
I guess I'm more of a
or
You watch
mechanic.
too much
than
of that
anything.
dude in blue. Good God.
I do. Yeah, I know. I mean,
Jerked off to his fucking videos. That's what he preaches, and I'm so tired of hearing it.
he's not wrong, though.
I mean, everybody can have opinion. I mean, that's what makes the world go round. That's what keeps people talking.
Yeah.
So it
Some
keeps
people-
mouths running.
Exactly. Try to silence me? Fuck you, bitch.
I want to talk about Hayden's Lambo doors because that's adorable.
Yeah, dude.
Don't spoil it for the video.
They don't. What is he getting the Lambo? They don't know what's up. Boo.
Yeah, he might be
You're
getting.
the
Yeah,
one spoiling.
yeah, guys, he's gonna get a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
He's looking
Got
at
a
a
new
guy. Right now.
job. It's taking off pretty good.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
He's
Making
gonna-
bank.
Taking off real good.
He's looking at a Gallardo tomorrow. Not really.
My buddy Zach bought a Porsche doing this. I'm about to buy a Gallardo.
Bitcoin baller. Get a Huracan.
Oh God, yeah.
Might as well. Everybody else has. Dude, the bots actually go back to goal to be goalie, but they're just trash at being goalies.
Dude,
Doesn't
it's
matter.
just sad that ever since the Huracans come out and I see some people buying them, I don't like them anymore.
Why?
I've never been a big fan of exotics to begin with, like unless it's a Ferrari. For some reason, I just love Ferrari.
Car guy.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Like
Fuck if they build a supercar, Jesus.
I don't have a problem with building super because I love twin turbo Lambos. Those things are freaking insane.
But I'm just so uninterested when people talk about them.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I don't really care for them. Like, it's like you see them and that's all the attention goes to. You know, just.
But it's like,
whatever.
why though?
And
It's like
most of the time with an exotic, it's just to grab attention.
Who
Everyone
can
looks
spend
at
the
them.
most money.
Yeah, exactly.
that was awesome, guys. We really killed that game.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
we did. Oh, look at the crown on this fag.
I like it.
Of course. Of course. Of course I did.
Like I'm the type where if people buy a cool car, I'd love to see it modded. Like I hate the kind of like when you see people go to car meets and stock Supras, it's like, man, I disagree with you. You're really wasting it. But I mean,
I see more built supers than stock ones.
yeah. Used to be remember that restaurant Jalapeno Hose, or Jalapeno Joe's basically.
Joe's.
We just called it Jalapeno Hose as a joke. But the owner used to have a Mark IV. It was black.
I don't get the whole thing with Supras. Why is that a thing? Why do
Because
people care about that?
they're really
You got
good
a pretty
cars.
sweet engine.
You've just Michael. You probably just triggered half the internet saying that
Okay.
because the Supra is that good of a car. It's
Well,
got,
if someone would just get off the bandwagon and just look into more cars, I'm sure that they could find other cars that look better, that are just
why
as
do you,
good.
how come you only like looks? Like you
I
crapped
don't
on.
only like looks. I already told you. I said I like cars that are fast, but I like cars that are fast and look good at the same time.
Like you dookied on the Cobra.
Yeah.
You dookie on the Supra. You probably
Sure.
dookie in all the old Evos and STIs.
Probably.
I'd probably show you a bug eye and you'd be like, ew.
No, yeah, that trash is hideous.
You know those things can really be built to have power.
I don't care.
And I mean, there's a lot of these.
Gotta have looks to go with it.
Not really.
Kind of like a V10 R8 when you can you get a V12?
No.
No. You get
What's
a
the-
V8 or a V10.
Not even
Yeah,
a V8
it's kind of like
anymore.
a V8 R8 when you can get the V10s. Like, why not? Why?
Maybe money.
Because it looks good, but it's not the
plus,
performance.
When they
Like,
first came out, the R8 was only V8 for a couple years.
And I don't like European V8s. I don't know why. They just don't feel right.
They rev like stupid high.
That's another thing too. It's like
Have you seen the old E92 M3, like the same generation Simon's car was? Keyword was. I'm sorry,
Wow.
Simon, if you're watching this.
what's up with all the was's
He
going?
heard that, now he's fucking pissed.
He's twiggered.
Oh yeah, he's so done with you now.
He's twittered.
Yeah, he's taking to Twitter right now.
Yeah. The
Wow.
E92 M3 had a 4-liter V8 in it.
4-liter. God, my engine's the same size.
And the McLarens have a 3.8 twin turbo V8.
God.
European V8s are interesting engines.
Aren't McLaren's American built?
No, McLarens are British.
McLarens.
Yeah,
McLaren.
McLarens.
McLarens. Oh no. Who's this McLarens kid? I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh
Well, I guess I'm done playing, guys. Hold on. I'm going to go demo one of their teammates now.
my God, it was fun.
Cutnopper scored.
Of course it did. Of course. I'm gonna miss playing Rocket League with you guys every night,
Mm-hmm.
Why's that?
guys.
Oh, your little trip to Tennessee.
For 4 months, yeah.
4 months?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thought it was 4 weeks.
Four or so months, give or take, couple weeks.
That's ridiculous.
Not really.
Like 4 months nonstop?
No.
Oh, so it's not like, you're going to be up there for 4 months straight.
I can come back every Friday and stay the weekend. I had 3-day weekends, basically.
Hey. It's still kind of lame,
But
though.
I want to try and stay up there. I don't want to come drive back every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's gonna be so much miles on the Taurus.
Or take the Jeep up with you.
God no.
If he wants to make it
That
back.
is not a long distance car at all. Just with how old all the stuff is on it. Taurus might have the miles, but everything's still fairly new on it.
Keep the miles off the
Like,
race
all
car.
the rubber's not like, just giving up on life at this point.
So, Michael, what is your opinion on the early 2000s Miata? Out of curiosity.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. What does it look like?
Dalton's other Miata, the silver one.
I hate
I
these.
haven't seen it. Don't know.
Because Chandler's been talking about getting one.
Yuck.
Huh?
What the fuck
Who?
is wrong with
Chandler.
Oh, old boy Chandler?
Yeah,
The one that had a nice car?
the Focus, yeah.
Hence the word had again.
Yeah. Why is everyone having nice cars and then they're just getting destroyed?
I don't know.
Freaking Chandler's
You're
Focus.
Wait, you don't have a nice
Oh,
car? Ooh, got him.
it? So savage.
Cotty. Bye, Jordan. Was fun.
screw you.
You must have,
Oh, he left.
yeah, you did.
Screw you.
Wow.
My truck's nice.
I guess.
It's nicer than my car right now.
Don't spoil it. Well,
You know,
I guess.
nothing better than a little bit of rust.
Yeah.
Yeah. No paint.
I guess that'll do
There's a little
this
bit
stream,
there.
guys. Thank you guys again
Charred,
for tuning
but-
in. Hope you all enjoyed. I know it wasn't a terribly long stream, but I just wanted to get one in. It's getting late. I still got to film a video. I thank all of you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and all of our random banter about crazy stuff like Priuses and trucks that are lifted and don't have
Pre-eye. It's
don't
called pre-eye.
don't
like
have
cacti.
off-road wheels and
You don't say cactuses.
yeah, and talking about how Michael Dookies on everything that's fast but doesn't look modern.
I hate the look of modern cars.
Good.
There are
Can
some.
we talk about that for a second? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What,
God.
okay. What's your I want everybody to what's your do you prefer vintage looking like late 90s, or do you prefer classics, or do you like the new shit? The stuff that looks like Tupperware boxes.
I prefer 90s to be honest. I prefer 90s and 60s because basically anything between the 60s and the 90s looked like trash. The Mustang 2, the
70s cars were pretty good until about 73. 72
Yeah.
Duster looks really cool.
Yeah, basically everything after 73 when the oil crisis started. That's it. That's where everything turned to hot garbage. The Chevelle went to crap in 73. The Mustang went to crap in the 73. The Camaro went to more crap. I'm just kidding. The Camaro itself went to crap in the 70s, and didn't really make a comeback from that till the 90s. Because as much as we love the dog that catfish, we all have to admit it was a pretty powerful car for the time.
Oh, it spanked the Mustang.
Yeah, you put it against the SN and it would flatten it, and that's coming from a Ford guy. I mean, you all seen him. I own a Ford. I mean, look
Those
at my
things
wallpaper.
are ugly as fuck.
Catfishes.
Yes. Oh
They-
my
they-
god. And
they-
also those Trans Ams at the time, those Firebirds.
Oh, the
yuck.
WS6.
Yes, those were ugly too.
Man,
They were better looking than the Catfish, but still ugly as fuck.
yeah. Then we basically the 70s and the 80s, with the exception of the Fox body, any muscle car between 1973 and 1990 were crap. Because you remember the Camaro IROC Z? Remember those?
Hey, yo, Magnum Dubstep, let's go. That's what I'm
2000
talking
to
about.
2011. Yeah, I mean 2000 to
nasty.
2011. You get decent-ish cars. Like you got the S197, which was a kind of a herald back to the 60s, which was nice. I like the S197. I don't like how common it is. I mean, you'll see them all over the place. This is coming from someone whose dad owns an S197.
I owned one.
Yeah.
I really do hate how every company, like the new Cherokee and the Grand Cherokee, look the same.
Yeah.
The Taurus and Fusion look the same, although
Yeah,
it's
they do.
kind of Botoxed a little bit on the
Fusion.
on
yeah,
the
it's all
Fusion, yeah.
stretched out.
The soon to be no
Yeah,
longer.
dude, that shit looks straight up like the Kardashian mom, and then the Taurus is like Kylie, because it's still fat as fuck.
Oh gosh.
Dodge.
Got that
Dodge the
fat
fucking
ass.
thing. Man.
God, Jordan, make that a meme. That'd be pretty cool.
What? Oh,
But like the Kardashian mom next to the Fusion, and then Kylie next to his Taurus.
Probably just Photoshop a Taurus to look like the Fusion. Just
Really
stretch
could.
it out some.
Yeah, dude.
Get a
Just put
Ford
the
Falcon.
stretch tool on Photoshop.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Stretch it out and squish it down
But-
some.
on the topic of like old versus new, I don't.
Old.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic between us three because I'm like dead in the middle. I like a mix of modern and classic because you can't beat classic cars and how they look. They have a timeless look that it's hard.
How
to
do they
beat.
look so good today? Like they look amazing.
Yeah, you get a 1969 Camaro, and it's a timeless classic. You look at it, it's like it's easy to identify. You're like, yeah, that's an old Camaro. But at the same time, you get some of the more modern engines, like you got the Coyote motor, the new Chevy motor, the
Yup.
LT. You got the LT motors, and the modern Hemis, which are still kind of old. Well, I think the 6.4 though. I think the 6.4 is the most modern they get with the Hemis right now. I think it's the newest
really,
one.
they're all
Dude, the fucking
same.
Chevys, like that fucking, it's been around forever. It's still a pushrod V8.
The LT motors.
Yeah.
Didn't they just start the LT motor with the C7 though?
Yeah, and they're still pushrod V8s.
I've never understood why American like the other big three haven't
Ford's
moved to
the only
cam.
thing that really has overhead cam or dual overhead cam
Yeah, it's the only thing.
Yeah.
that,
engines in
Ford can-
general.
No, the V6s that they use are all dual overhead cam Chevys.
Yeah,
and
we're talking about
Dodges.
like performance V8 though.
Yeah, the V8 wise, yeah, Ford's the only one that actually like moved with the times.
Because Ford only has like 3 engines now. It's the 4-liter or the 4-cylinder EcoBoost V6.
They got rid of the 3.5. The 3.0's replacing it.
They're having a 3.0.
Yeah, it's a 3.0 twin turbo. It's the replacement for the 3.5.
Are they gonna put that in the Ranger?
No,
Is that a V6?
Oh, yuck.
yeah, it's a V6. They're putting it in the Edge ST.
They've had a 3.0 for a while.
They had the Vulcan 3.0, which was hot garbage.
Yeah, it was in the Fusion.
It was in the Fusion, the Ranger, the old Taurus.
Yeah.
I should know. My mom's old Taurus was a Vulcan.
The current Taurus has had the 3.5 since like 2007, like that generation Taurus.
Yeah, when the
Where
when
they
the,
still look like the Fusion for
w-
some reason.
when the Cyclone motor was first coming out.
Yeah. And that's when they only had variable valve timing on the intake side.
Yeah,
But now they have
that was back when the 4.0 was still around. Goodness.
yeah.
But
So-
but the only thing what's cool about old cars is, especially with pushrod motors, there's a lot you can do to them. Like you
Oh
can
yeah.
you
Dude,
can
they-
really mess with the pushrod motor.
Yeah, dude. You
I mean,
get
you
up
could
to
do a lot of
800
stuff
horsepower.
yourself. Yeah.
Like you
It's
take a
pretty good.
Windsor. That's why exactly when I get a Mustang one day, I'm wanting to get a 94 or 95 because I want the newest Windsor motor I can get because the Windsor is just so easy to build and you can make serious power out of a Windsor. And what I do is I do
Yeah, but if you take a modern, say the Coyote motor with the variable valve timing, twin cams, you can do all that same stuff, and you can
but
if it's tuned right, you can take way more advantage of all that stuff that you put on it.
absolutely. But with the Windsor, it's a lot easier to build and it's a lot
But
cheaper.
the thing is, with modern cars, though, is you're going to spend a lot more money doing it,
Exactly.
especially with tuning.
Yeah.
with a pushrod
But-
motor like
but
But
the-
you want it to
still-
be a usable amount of power. Like you could probably jack up the Coyote to be 1,500 horsepower, but you're not gonna be able
No,
to. use that shit.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I've
That's people.
seen-
That's why people drag race 800-900 horsepower, like
Yeah.
cars that are competitive
Well, I
at
mean,
it.
there's
they're
a
not-
certain point to where you can't even grip anything.
Exactly.
At all. So
Leroy.
It's really pointless. to
Leroy.
grips. But yeah. So I mean, I just like modern engines. I just like technology. I don't know why. It's just me. But
I don't know.
you
I feel like maybe one day. I mean, well, actually, you got the Jeep. I feel like once you get started working with the Jeep, you're gonna come to respect push rods just a little bit more. I won't say you prefer them, but
I
for
don't
sure.
really. I like the way this Taurus is set up, where the rockers sit right on the cams, because I was watching a video on valve lift, and push rods are like the worst with that because there's so much mass going back and forth.
Yeah.
but it's whatever.
The setup I'm wanting to go with on the Mustang I want to get, it'll be a hydraulic roller cam and some headwork, because with both of those I can rev out as much as a GT350. Even though I don't know exactly if I want to do that exact setup, because I'll be using that car as a road course car. I don't know how well it would react to 8,000 RPM. I'd lose a lot of low end torque, which on a road course you kind of need low end torque. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think low end torque's more important on a track, or high end torque is more important?
Well, it depends on how your transmission is set up.
Say it's got 331s in it.
No, I'm not talking about just that. Like your gear ratios. Let's see. I don't know. It might not matter.
But Michael, what you're gonna like is what I'm about to say about if I get this Mustang. I'm gonna modernize the crap out of it.
What Mustang?
This 94, 95 I want to get one day.
Oh, nasty.
But what I want to do is I want to add a digital LCD gauge cluster, because they sell those for NESN.
Why don't you put like a modern Coyote bumper kit on it or something?
Like a Coyote inspired bumper?
For the Mustang and the Camaro, they need to drop the turbo.
Drop the what?
He said that they need to get rid of the 4-banger turbo and put a V6 turbo in there, in the Mustang and the Camaro.
The reasons the 4 cylinders are in those cars. Yeah, I've seen the 2.0 Camaro. I've heard a lot of bad things about them. I've heard that the way that they react isn't that good. It's like I think I've heard they're the exact opposite of the EcoBoost. The EcoBoost, what it does on the Mustang is it'll fall off right at the top of the RPM band. I heard the Camaro has really bad turbo lag.
You watched That Dude in Blue video?
I did, yeah.
I know what you got that from. Faggot.
I've watched both. I've watched several.
Now, another thing with like I said, I like technology, but I could get this Advantage program and I can tune my car precisely. Now, if you had a carburetor, sure, you can just turn a screw and hook a vacuum gauge up to your thing, and you can do it that way. But I think it's just cooler to see all your stuff that your engine's doing. If something's not right, you can see it. You don't have to hear it or ruin your engine.
I don't really know if you'd ruin your
Dude, they have
engine.
those Holley EFI tuning things that you can tune your car from the laptop with a pushrod V8. Those things are cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the.
I know Cletus McFarlane has one on his
basically
Leroy.
throttle body injected type thing.
Dude. You watch it on Roadkill. They've used that shit on some of their cars. It's so cool.
I saw something. Yeah, it was when I was looking for ignition coils for my truck, and I saw they make a Holley ignition coil system for it, and it's got like the little plug-in for Holley EFI, and I was like,
yeah,
huh?
I need to get. I need to at least prep my engine for boost.
The Jeep or the Taurus?
Tuning wise, for the Jeep, the Taurus is ready to go, really, except for internals. It needs internals, but the Jeep, I need to first, get the engine built for boost, for a lot of boost, and then I need to get like the coil packs and spark plugs for boost, and just
with the Jeep.
Everything.
You said on the Jeep you're not planning on running a lot of boost, are you?
No, I don't know. I kind of want to get. I kind of just want to do like a ricer type thing. I want a supercharger on it, but I don't want to like blow my engine up, and I don't want to put a whole lot of money into the engine.
Yeah, and plus it's your daily driver, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my daily, so
Yeah.
I don't want to like make it unreliable, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like-
So I'd probably run no more than the medium-sized pulley, which is like 5 pounds of boost or something like that,
Yeah,
and that puts me at like 250 wheel torque.
yeah, so that's not
And
bad.
like 200 horsepower, something like that. Yeah.
With the 4.0 and the Sport Tracks, though, it's what's cool about them is since the only problem is like boost is at 10 pounds, the internals are perfectly a-okay,
Mhm.
but it's the heads you got to worry about. That's why.
Yeah, that's what head studs are for. But then you have to get a stronger head gasket because it's not. You can't
Yeah.
really find them that are meant for boost.
Yeah.
So all that pressure inside of the cylinder just completely destroys the gasket.
Yeah. I think Super 6 offers one. I'd have to obviously get with Tom on that.
Let's see, boosted.
Talk to him. But crap. But back on the topic of the 4 cylinders, the Mustang and Camaro, I know exactly why they did it. Because, modern engines, they're getting better about having as much power as old motors at a smaller displacement. Like, the 4-cylinder turbo in the Mustang and the 2.3 is making just as much power, if not more power, than the 3.7 was. As much as I love the 3.7, I'll be the first to admit I love the 3.7 Mustang. But the 2.3 gets the job done. Like, it does a good job. The two of them, the Camaro, I don't know a lot about because I don't really pay attention to the Camaro that much. I'm not a fan of them. Like, I love the power plants in them. I love the LT4s and all that junk. The LT motors they make in those things now. They're good motors. The LS especially. The LS was amazing.
LS7.
Dude, if I could get a Corvette Z06 that had the LS7 in it, I'd drive. I know. As coming from a Ford owner, I would buy a Corvette Z06.
Dude, it's like 505 horsepower just right out the box.
Yeah,
So good.
pro charge that junk, throw a cam in it, you'll be freaking golden. You wouldn't get beat by anything, dude.
Oh, you'd be
unless
a
it was
monster.
unless it was a 1,000 horsepower GTR. Then in that case, you're
So, you know how I put the 4-hole fuel injectors on my Jeep?
Yeah.
For some reason, the way that they had the Jeep set up is that it still adjusts it down. Like those fuel injectors could put more fuel in, but the O2 sensors make it adjust to run the way that they had it set up with the single hole injectors. So it makes it run lean on purpose. So the Jeep has a lot of potential. Well, not a lot, but it has potential with proper tuning and everything.
I still, I've been, on your back about it since, we started, since you got into cars. But I seriously think it'd be really cool to put a Hemi in it, because with the 4.0, it's gonna be so.
No,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be.
trying to swap.
It'd be expensive, but
It doesn't fit in this generation. You have to do. I think the guy said it was practically impossible. The engine bay's too small. Now, if I had a WK1 or just WK, then it'd be fine. But
there was 6.1, maybe even a 6.4. I don't know about the 6.4.
Definitely not the 6.4.
But because to me, I like we've talked about in the past, the 4.0 is really hard to build.
Not really. I mean, it's a super easy motor to work on. Everything's accessible. Everything except for the rotating. Well, everything except for the crankshaft and pistons and connecting rods are accessible without taking the engine out.
Yeah.
So I can do. Well, the cam. I don't know if the cam. I think the cam. I don't know where the cam's at on the 4.0.
On an overhead
but
valve
you
motor.
You can do roller rockers. I mean, just stuff like that, small stuff like that.
See, that's the advantage of pushrod motors. You've got a lot of options for the internals of that thing.
Well, I mean, it's the same way with the Taurus. The Taurus is actually easier to do cam swaps on because the engine doesn't have to come out because you just take the valve covers off.
Yeah.
And the cams are sitting right there.
But with the 4.0...
So, I mean, that's another thing with an overhead cam like yours.
It's a little bit easier to work on.
It's easier, yeah.
To, like, when the cams, at least, and stuff like that. Unless you got to deal with that stupid timing chain in the back like mine.
Well, yeah,
that junk's stupid. That's like, if I ever meet any Ford designers that were a part of the team that did the 4.0 single cam, I'll be like, what were you thinking?
Get this. Oh my god. You want to hear something retarded?
What?
So I was helping my oldest sister, not Brooke, but my other sister.
Yeah.
Help her with her car. It's a 2001 Honda Odyssey.
Yeah.
And her power steering belt broke off.
Ooh.
And guess where the belt ran?
Where?
It ran around the engine mount.
Oh.
So you had to take the engine mount off,
but
put
that
the belt
fun.
on, and then put the engine mount back on.
I rest my case with foreign cars. They're so hard to work on. You have to take a motor mount off.
I had ever seen in my life.
With the Genesis, you had to drain coolant. With the G35, to change an alternator, you had to drain coolant. No, it was AC in the Genesis.
I'm just waiting for the Taurus. I hear something whining on the accessory belt somewhere, or the cams. I don't know what it is. Oof. But I'm gonna get a performance alternator too.
Hey, and you still in here?
Yeah.
I just haven't heard you talk in a minute, so I was like, did he like leave?
No, I'm just listening.
But
I heard him snicker at the belt thing.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
like the only I mean with cars like ours, I just hate that it's either we have really crappy engine design or we have really complicated engine base to
The
work
Jeep's
with.
perfect, dude. I'm telling you. That I don't think it can get any better than the Jeep as far as working on it.
You get a
I
Miata.
changed the coil pack. Now, the only thing with the Jeep on the coil pack is that you have to kind of mess with the alternator a little bit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like it's barely in the way. You have to really squeeze it past it.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
That was a solid voice
Oh,
crack. I guess that's what I get for being really tired.
Dude, God.
Like with my truck, thankfully the ignition coil like screws in, so it's not
Yours
like
is right on top of the engine, which is
yeah.
perfect.
Only thing
Dude,
that's
it's literally 4 screws and it comes out.
yeah. I just gotta get some money together to buy one, cause
I did all 6 spark plugs, which is super easy on the Jeep.
yes, freaking
The
previous
6th
owner of
one
mine.
is kind of hard, but
Jet-
it's definitely doable
Did you have to-
without anything special at all.
Did
You know what's really terrible on the Windsor for spark plugs?
Is it
yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's terrible. At least in the 94, 95 Mustang, it was.
I don't.
Jake was over there for like an hour and a half trying to get it out. He got the other 7 just fine. He just couldn't get that 8th one out.
The Windsor has an 8 spark plug. Oh yeah, it's a V8. Duh.
Wow.
I blanked for a
Wow.
second.
Rip.
I blanked for a second. But did you have to take the
Rip.
wheel off?
No,
I did.
it's in the very back. That's not hard though.
Yeah, but yours is a V6, dude. Imagine a freaking V8 sitting in there. It's picking
Oh
up all that extra
gosh, yeah.
space.
5.0 swapping the truck. That'd be a pain.
And then
It'd be
also
cool.
the belt was super easy because I just don't see how the Jeep does not fit a Hemi, at least a 5.7 at all.
I know. That's weird.
There's so much
Isn't it-
space, especially an inline 6 that's way longer than a V8.
Can it
6
fit an
cylinder
LS?
turbo.
Probably.
Yeah, probably fit
If
an
an
LS.
if an LS can fit in a sport track, it can fit in a Grand Cherokee.
And
Sports
a,
track?
and a Miata.
Yeah, if you can fit in a Miata, you're golden, Michael.
I don't understand that.
That's so cool though. That would be a fun fucking car to have.
You're making me want to build an LS Miata, even though I hate LS swaps in Japanese cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really
respect all
understand
builds,
the
right,
LS
Jordan?
Yeah.
in the what are they called?
The only
No,
exception,
it was an Infinity motor swapped into something weird.
like a VQ motor.
No, it was a I don't know what
the
it was.
Q60s
It was.
motor.
No, it was an LS swapped into an Infinity or something.
Oh, you know, Kaysen would die
Why? That's a better
'Cause-
motor.
because you know how he is with the VQ.
You can't deny
like-
that the LS is not better than the fucking VQ that burns like 10 gallons of oil per oil changes.
You know, actually, one time he tried telling me the VQ was better than the Coyote. I think.
I believe that.
I
You
don't.
think it's either he did or he didn't?
I'm trying to remember if he did or not.
Oh.
That'd be a good question for him. There was one time we had an argument about the VQ.
You look like a VQ.
But when I told him about the 2JZ,
What about the,
G35,
what about the
it bothered
Cyclone?
him. The Cyclone? I don't know. He's never said anything about it.
No, like what? What do you think about it?
Dude, I like the Cyclone motors, the 3.5 and the
Hey.
3.7. They're
Hey.
basically the same thing.
Yeah, they're good motors, dude. I like mine. It's been through a decent amount.
And you're almost
I think it'd
Actually,
be
you
really cool
know,
to do a 3.7 swap,
on the
but
Taurus.
I could just imagine trying to find parts for that.
Well, I mean, what do you
So,
mean by parts for it?
It's so
Like to do
weird,
the swap?
dude. So I looked on Ford's website, Ford Parts, whatever. I'm pretty sure it had the same exhaust as the 3.5.
Like in the
Ask me
Taurus?
how? I don't know. Yes, the 3.7 and the Taurus use the same exhaust system as the 3.5.
It may
Wow.
have. I mean, it's essentially the same motor, just a little bit bigger. Minus the difference in the manifold design. That's one thing I noticed between your car and my dad's.
So the 3.7 in the Taurus had the same manifold as the 3.5.
Interesting.
And they had the same bolt pattern, so I could put a 3.7 intake manifold on my Taurus,
Yeah.
on my 3.5.
Try to swap your manifold out for my dad's.
Yeah, we can swap.
Give my dad your ported manifold.
Yeah, the ported manifold that did absolutely jack squat. I'm gonna report that junk. I'm gonna open that junk way up.
And then ruin its integrity and it'll like collapse on itself.
Probably.
But yeah. So
Get wrecked, kid.
I'm thinking
Of
I might buy an ignition coil as soon as I can, even though I still don't know if that's gonna fix anything. Like, I'm honestly at the point where I think I'm pretty much convinced it's the coil that's gone bad, and that's why I'm misfiring. Because if it was fuel delivery, it would be stalling and it would be cutting out in the middle of the road, which it never does either.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. You say it's at idle,
Yeah.
and then if you can romp on it and it doesn't freak out at all, it's definitely not fuel delivery at all.
Yeah.
Not a single chance in the world.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause I was cringing at your video. You're like, oh, it could be the fuel pump because at idle it's nasty, but I was like, dude, you can lay on the gas pedal. I think the fuel pump's fine.
and that I thought I said that in the video. I was like, I don't know for sure. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
You
something
might
like
have,
that.
but as soon as I heard that, I just clicked off the video.
I don't. Wow. I'm pretty much convinced it's ignition coil because I've read that those are a common fail point on those trucks when they get high mileage.
I mean, that's a common fail point for anything, really, with
Absolutely.
all that mileage. That's a lot of runtime.
Yeah,
That's a lot of runtime.
224,000 miles is a lot of time. So I'm hoping that I get paid pretty good next time I get paid.
I'm hoping me going out of town would get me, up higher on the books, so I can, because for some reason everybody just decides that they don't want to go out of town or do what the boss tells them to go and do. And it's like, okay, well maybe me going out of town would put me up on a raise or something. I don't know.
Yeah, make you a foreman.
No, I don't want that, but
Yeah,
not yet.
Uh,
That's too much. That's a lot of work. A lot of work for a young kid.
Yeah.
Especially when no one wants to listen to you anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I thought about trying to work with you this summer, but with my luck, I'd get stuck with someone who didn't understand me at all, and I'd get treated like crap, and then I'd regret my life, and it wouldn't be fun.
yeah,
Because I doubt they'd put me in the same group as you.
no.
Because, I mean, if they did, I'd probably be a bit better about it, because you'd be like, hey, shut up.
No, I wouldn't want to work with you, just being honest, because things happen when you work with someone, and then you hang out with them a lot too. It just does not work.
Or you'll just get
Me and Jake were
distracted.
fine.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we worked together every day for a year and almost 2 years.
I don't know. It just depends. Maybe. I don't know.
I guess.
I want to get a job with you, Hayden.
What? Cabin
So
place?
yeah, like whenever I have like a week off or whatever, we can just go and do that, because that would be awesome. Bringing home like forever much money.
I'm working part-time again. I'm starting Thursday.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. But it'll be like, what would it be? About $220 a week.
Oh,
Just
a
from working
week?
2 days.
But
Yeah, because I'm only working 2 days.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I guess I'm
And
going to
then
go ahead and
I'm-
end the stream off
Jordan,
here, guys.
you should do that.
I'm doing my Amazon
work,
thing
work
too.
with with Hayden.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll
It's
see
a
what
lot
Uncle
of
says.
physical work, dude. It's really heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get
So
used
is
to
my
it.
job. My job's heavy metal stuff. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be working with gutters if I work with my uncle.
that stuff's thin though. It's really
Yeah.
sharp, so you could probably cut yourself a lot.
Yeah, I'll probably drop it on my toe and slice it open, like someone else we know did.
Yeah, that looks
Those
fake.
cabinets get upwards to 400, 500 pounds.
Shoot.
And you'll be working for Asians too, and they don't accept breaks.
Well,
Like,
you
no
just said
joke.
that. You just said that on stream, so you come on.
I mean, it's true. I mean, my boss is Asian and he doesn't allow breaks. He gets mad.
But anyway, I guess I'm going to end the stream off there. Thank you guys again for tuning in. All of you guys. I know this was a long-winded stream, but it was fun. Thank you guys again, and see you guys later.